This man is a very smart man. This is about car deals, but I'm using it for another example. Keep up with me now. And federal HUD came in, had to, because Kentucky HUD and Kentucky Housing are under demonic control. That's my opinion. Housing Authority sent this out. Now, after the thugs were gone, housing became the thugs. They were the thugs the whole time. Then, later on, I got this, that I'm in a wrong size unit and they wanted me to move to because a smaller unit in 2012 because they have an extensive waiting list for people for 2 bedrooms. Well, I wrote back and I politely asked them, that's fine, but are you going to move the ones that's been here for 40 years that have 2-bedroom apartments and it's only one person living there? Where are you going to start? Those? Because there's a whole lot of those. Now, they may have something written on their forms, but they're indeed just one person living in 2 bedrooms. And then there's some places where there's 2 or 3 people living in 1 bedrooms. That's not fair housing. And they've been here for years. And people with jobs, state jobs, living in public housing. I never heard a word back about moving until the rules review, and you're going to hear about that in another video. But this was just for me. Hand manual and a lease. After the thugs were gone, they became the thugs. These came out. Yeah, I've kept them all, but I can't show you all of them because there's too many of them. About every month, you get these. Now this says, please allow your guests not to hang out on your apartment and other people's porches. If you can't get them to leave, call the police. Well, okay. And then ceiling fan contests, I call that bribery. And then here's 2013. Now, according to the national news, run and get your flu shot. I don't think so. And then resident services. Housing offers free income tax and reminders for maintenance. Please do not throw food down the drains, but it's okay to throw it out in your backyard if you're black. Yeah. And then if your porch light is out, let us know. So I didn't get it till the day after. I don't go to those anyway. It's a waste of my time. And it tells you only have lawn furniture outside, and so on and so forth. Scooter was vandalized. They came up with a new rule. It's prohibited to park them anywhere but on the roadways. And I don't believe you can even own one. I don't know. Yeah, it's prohibited. And spring concerns will be around to check your toter. Mold prevention. This is after I contacted the state. You cannot permit prevent mold in these apartments because they've leaked. Mold has grown in it. It's between the walls. They need to be torn down, period. Now, the Family Investment Center, if you go there, it's for black people only. They don't tell you that, but that's true. In the neighborhood, there was no concerns about children playing outside because they were too scared. Now that they're gone, the housing authorities are the thugs. Upcoming inspection. HUDs will come in and, so at this time in 2014, you were having 2 inspections a year. Not just your annual, but theirs, and they could do it randomly. Okay? In the open forum. And here's a good one. Will somebody please call 911 for drugs, noise disturbances, and so on and so forth. But here's the kicker. When you call the police and you give them your name or your phone number, well, they get your phone number, it's documented, and the thugs go up there and see your name and they harass you. Yes, I can prove that. Because it's public. So, when I've called before, they'd ask me my name, and I would tell them I'm a resident. Well, we need your name. No, you don't need my name. You just need to come and take care of this. They have to approve it. Yes. They can't be over 25 pounds. And then there's what I call bribery for the turkey and the ham. And, of course, if you're akin to them, you'll win the prize. That's my opinion. And be respectful of your neighbors. Don't throw cigarette butts in people's yards. This is the black ghetto, and that's just natural. So expect that. 2014. Well, they had a new policy. You can come read through it. It's a lot of gibberish that I don't understand. Section 8. Now, if you read Section 8, they keep eyes on you and won't know and question your neighbors. The same thing housing does. Neighborhood watch. Well, that is to watch your neighbors, not to actually watch the neighborhood. I will explain that to you later. Yes, there's hundreds of these, but I couldn't keep up with all of them. And as you can read it. Vehicles. Here we go again. Well, it depends on what who your vehicle belongs to whether they tow it or anything. Neighborhood watch. If you're interested in being a snitch on your neighbors, contact them. Okay? This is October 2015. Housekeeping. Monthly rent. Trash toters. Now, habitat. I'd like to know the race ratio of who gets in and who don't. Yeah, I got more. This is MHA in your government now. This is housing, government checks, and this is you waiting to come and get it because you will be eaten, per se. So, that is that. And that's got you caught up. Now for more videos. And let the truth set you free.